Q here. I did a split reading earlier with this 1010 energy, the full moon. What is it? Libra is being bombarded by Venus and Mercury right now, so everybody's in their feels and want to be chatty. And we just had a full moon in Aries, which is a fiery moon, bringing a fire underneath someone's butt. So with all those energies here, here's just a split reading. I just kept cutting the deck, and here's what we get. Heartache, the Wheel of Fortune, fake and pretense is coming crashing down to an end, and someone's finally just saying, fuck that shit. Fuck it. Alright. Crossing the Wheel of Fortune, or the Tower. After the Tower and fuck it energy, there is a motivation to come in with Cups as the Knight of Cups comes in, giving us our fourth and final king here. The King of Cups finally comes swaddling in after, is that what a goose does on the water? Swaddles? No. Waddle? What would that be called? After disappointment. And disappointment was fueled by this Wheel of Fortune getting them to open up. Come in with that cup, and not being fake and pretense. So there's our fourth king. And motivated by disappointment. Disappointment, probably anger from this heartache. Why didn't I just come in, healed, not thinking about it? I spoke before in a previous reading. What the hell is that you're holding on to so tightly there? All this other nonsense. But what is this truth that everyone that has this energy holds on to? Look at that. That'll help you get through facing that truth. That's why I love that. It's not cold detachment. It's facing truth. And she'll make you. She'll make a King of Cups feel like a page. So yeah, disappointment feels that. Bringing in the Emperor, finally balanced. Wands, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. Bringing in this passionate new beginning here. Anchored in the King of Wands there. They're bringing that passion that they're so good about, actually. Determined. They are balanced, and it takes a balanced emperor to drive the chariot. Empress can do it all day long, but it takes a balanced emperor to get both of these horses to go in the same direction. Otherwise, you go nowhere. But this moon, as that's not a sun, that's the moon, is illuminating and lighting that fire under the butt. So victoriously ride towards what you want. Your wish, as destiny pops out here. And destiny implies a tower, and we had a tower. Judgment. Let it be known. Doesn't have to be favorable. Just let it be known. That way all parties can move on. Resurrect. Put to the ground, or a friendship. If anything, with all these soul bound contracts, soul ties, twin flames, whatever label you want to throw on it, connections, they should at least still house great friendships. You can't have a soul contact with someone like that and not be friends. Like, it's innate. So open up, share the cup. Doesn't have to always be love. It can just be real. 444. Get that wish fulfillment underneath this moon, and let the next day the sun illuminate all that is real, beautiful, and not out in the cold. self-punishment, sacrificing, that miracle that everyone needs to see brighter days. Nice. So let's put that there. This Queen of Cups offers the full cup, and they are not wishy-washy. They are solid in their resolve and what they choose and stand for. They have no fears, no illusions, and they're willing to stay open and receptive and dive through this portal every day, passionately, without control, and diligently doing it. Once one sees in this card, it's hard to unsee it, but there's a clear shadow sword, and there's a clear sword of truth, the Archangel Michael energy, frequency, large, spanning, all-encompassing, uplifting energy, beautifully surrounded in truth, sometimes harshly, sometimes sharply, but it's real. There's no illusions about it. So as the moon hides the sun there, it reveals which one has the more shadow to it. I'm waiting for Steve to notice it. I've never seen him talk about it, but I noticed it one evening. This sword is shrouded in more static, as he likes to call devil energy. With an open heart, you can fly above all the things that hold us back, giving one victory over the burdens that we carry, leading to the golden nugget from the lightning struck tree from the tower. Inside the tower, when it strikes the tree here, it lights that Ace of Pentacles, which isn't out here, but inside that Ace of Pentacles is this glowing bright ember, and that's our 10 Pentacles. It's what connections and choice bring you to in the end when you're not burdened and you have an open heart. Boom. All right. Put that in there. Grab that. We got judgment, wishes, stay a student, dissolve those illusions, turn them from confusing to the obvious choice. Just put down fear and juggling and give the full cup. You can always change your mind, but dive in. That's the choice here. It's not about love or partnership. It's about sticking with your resolve, who you are, and making the choice, as this card used to be called. Take flight. It's worth the energy spent. As we have our sun staring at us. What was it, 84% of our energy is determined by that orb every day. As we focus on the moons and Pluto and Venus and Mercury, that every day affects us more than anything. Earth's magnetic field, and then the moon. Everything else is a small percentage, but it brings up things because status quo, new insertion of energy will make it stand out a lot more, as we are seeing in this Aries moon. Leap in. Get out of your head. They're just flimsy excuses anyway. Unless there's meat on these little chicken bones, they break real easily. So anytime you feel like there's an excuse or anything holding you up, pull out this Archangel Michael's sword of truth and see how quickly these dissolve. Take all that fear and grab what's always and eternal, infinite, unboxed, always growing, always changing, evolving, expressing, never the same. That's the rose from these two cups here. Fearful to let it go. Why? Because they say the truth. They make me grow. They're always real. And, well, they're passionate too. an emperor. So become that emperor. See the value of sharing cups and experience. Everything you've needed, learned, experience is pointing towards the matching of these infinity symbols. The infinite wants to be known. It doesn't want to be boxed, doesn't want to be held back, put into a single cup, only expressed in that one way. The magician shows that greatly. I'm expressing myself in all facets, just like this balanced emperor, showing all kings and queens in there too. We have the Queen of Cups. Got students, got learning, that victory. Just don't be wishy-washy. Wishy-washiness gets what? Do we know? Do we still know? Yes. Until further notice, and when that changes, we will say, wishy-washiness gets towers. Make a decision. You can always go back with regret and change it. Boss up and get that independence. Walk away from the 8 broken cups towards your 9. Wherever they went. There they are. There's your 9 cups. A wish fulfilled. But that's just the beginning. That's just the start. A wish manifest. And from that manifestation, walking towards 10 cups, 10 pentacles. Ultimate. There needs to be like a mixture of the 2 cards. It's not deception. It's real. And just like the 8 of Swords, where that butterfly chrysalis is just holding on dearly to that one truth, that fox is doing the same thing too. Protecting it. Protecting their truth. They're not stealing away or deceiving. This is protecting their truth because they're scared to express it. Because every time it's been expressed, nothing but 8 broken cups. So you walk away, instead of going towards your 9, we fall back to our illusions and confusions of the 7. Eventually you get knocked down to 6, and then you're like, wow, I remember all these deep roots. And you get motivated again, keep walking towards your empress, the old burning bush. If I was walking in the woods and I saw that, I'd be like, what? I'd pull out my phone real quick. This, though, is just a pine tree. The Empress stands on their own, illuminating, uplifting, complete. The Emperor needs, what was it said in one show once? A warrior needs its sheath for its sword, and the Empress sheathes the overtness that an emperor can be. And the Emperor kind of does the same too for the Empress, but definitely not on a balanced scale. So get curious. That inspires this new passionate beginning. And also illuminates everything underneath the sun here. Curiosity about what is this, what is that? I don't know, I've never looked at it like that. That's staying, that curiousness about a new paradigm. Every time you cross into a new cycle or a new layer after judgment and you go into the world, you can go have these same exact experiences, but they will be colored differently and be a completely different experience, honestly. Same exact thing, completely different feelings. And life is lived by feeling. We think about it, we stay in our head a whole lot. That's just ego boundaries that hold us back from actually experiencing what's in front of us in the very present of now, perfectly. We live in the past, we project ourselves into the future out of fear. We always end up missing the very moment in which life is actually lived. Words. solid to stand on, something made from sharing of emotion, real camaraderie. And there's those six, there's those 6 of cups that I mentioned, where those roots go deep. The roots of the Emperor go deep. That's how you know her. Them, him, they, dog, friend that you met on the street. I don't know, but when we locked eyes, I just knew this person. You did. Sometimes it isn't just dreams and fairy tales and fantasy. Sometimes, after the hard stuff, it's made into reality. Be nurtured. Be nuzzled. Be loved. Again, it doesn't have to be intimacy, but just, I'm sure at some point in y'all's life, y'all have experienced that. Just like from Fight Club, a single serving friend. Imagine that, but on an elevated level. A single serving experience that's unforgettable. And you may never ever see that person again. But you both walked away nourished and uplifted instead of down and out. So if we feel our reality, then we have a choice. Where do the levers go? Yeah, we have a choice. Every moment, every experience is another chance for us to choose the way of the cups. But our fears about how we are judged, how we are looked at, what we even do to ourselves, keeps us from seeing the burning bushes of everyday life. So put it into that nonsense. Get harmonized. See the colors of the world. That sort of truth helps. So turn burdens that used to be just your jail cell to the very stairway illuminated by this moon that's lighting a fire into your ass, to climb over this and get to feeling life again. So transform. You've picked every nook and cranny and meat off of this, and all you still have is just despair. Once you lose those roots, 5 cups is here, and that's just despair. The only way to come out of despair is transforming it. Let into gold. You pour light, love, passion, truth, and it creates a new star, as I like to say. I call it a proto-star energy. So take this death, this ending, this putting down, the overthought, the overpicked, the living in the past so you can't even see the future, let alone the present, just leads to that, again, just despair. And despair is formed from unreciprocated love. And again, that can just be being real. Everybody's so scared of the L word, just like the G word and all these other words that we've just tarnished. So I say real, because you can share real with your mother, your father, your friend, that single serving person that you were in the line in the grocery store with. Every interaction is a chance for you to see and feel the miracle of life, the real. So choose a path. You can always turn around. You can always go to the end. The infinite is ever unfolding. So please kindly stop boxing it and step into what's been a long time coming. Say again, the glow of the center of the tree after it's been lightning struck is this Ten of Pentacles. A dream made real. I like it. So, yeah, there was an unfolding split reading, whatever you want to call it. A little dad lecture. But judgment falls here again. Repeating energies. Let's scooch all this up. Remind everybody. Boom. And then we'll just sum it up with another deck here. Since I just kind of filleted this one out here. Let's transform this card here. This is thievery, deception, lies, stealing, theft, walking away with the 5 swords, leaving the 2, the choice there, blah, blah, blah. Let's change this to, with our magician energy. This is a person protecting the truth at all cost because it's the only thing that gave them light and happiness. Something worthy of protecting. I like that. So, don't see disappointment in this card anymore. See a person holding on to the truth and their happiness. Encourage them to say, fuck it, and come walking towards to get nourished. See a little fun here? Nestled up. Instead of worried when they grow up. Out in the cold, disappointed, those wilting flowers. That lion, though, that lion ain't letting go of that rose, and it's going to bring it fresh or not. What do you mean? There's saliva all over it. I kept it hydrated. So, boom. Dive in. Now we can start here. Judgment. Judgment falls. As 8 wands indicates fast incoming energy. I like to also say on this card is that breathe life into your wish. That's what they're doing there. Those little wishies that we did with dandelions. All we got to do is warm up our cold steel. Because truth is warm as well too. Doesn't always have to be cold and detached. So transform that cold and detached truth-wielding queen and rise passionately from this fire. And getting back to, I like to say the flow here, but these are those roots of the 6 cups. Love unjaded. Page of truth. Alright, so universe, flying spaghetti monster, divine, God, whatever you want to call it, by whatever name you call me, you or mine. Krishna had that figured out millennia ago. Walk away from your burdens and transform your life. Cease boxing the divine, the infinite. How can it be infinite if it's always boxed? So I'm drawn to that. Also, as we did in on the lion here. So the moon energy radiates down, is revealing everything that needs to be seen as Pluto's drudging up all the crap that we try to keep pushed down and hidden. Venus is making you in your fields and wanting to get balanced as it sits in Libra. And Mercury, well, it's not in retro anymore, and it's sitting in Libra, so it wants to chat about being balanced, equal, harmonized, and understood. Libras want to understand, so understand. Be Libra energy, that justice. So, we'll look at that book, and then we'll see what's on the horizon here. Fast incoming energy about a foundation true, as one nourishes the truth, and the truth leads them to opening up and living by the cup. So, the magician is turning that regret. Is that what we had? Yeah, regret and heartache and leaping in to a life of cups. Boom. So that's what's on the horizon. Let's get 3 cards and sum up this reading here, and we'll leave y'all out. Thank you for stopping in and watching the video. Like, subscribe, share if you can. Help me grow. Most of my content is minute shorts, but honestly, this is where I shine. But I gotta grow my audience first, and well, I'm a student and learning. And eventually, everybody will listen to my windbag wisdoms. And they'll be like, oh my God, why did I choose that? So, the sun here, 2 paths, 10 cups on the bottom. I like it. We're going to avoid towers by, how do we avoid towers? Making a choice. You can always do many towers, self-induced. Don't let the divine do it, because, well, like in this card, it all comes crumbling down. So, dream big when you dream. Shoot, if you want the moon, shoot for Jupiter. You may even get Mars. So we'll leave those 2 out there, repeating energy. And the student, we had that out here. That student of Pentacles, the old have retired and now uphold and uplift and inform the new. Another page appears. Have that curiosity, that spark, that interest. When's the last time you just dived into something that just piqued your interest? So take that despair, that regret, the mermaid out of the water, and leap back into that water by transforming life of clutching to the truth to sharing the truth. There's that wish being breathed into, those dreams, as we return to where we started. Judgment. What did we learn? What did we grow from? Because I see the King of Pentacles in this deck is growth. Often growth. Did you grow? Because she nourishes, she protects, she warms. He makes you grow. Do you see the value of living with an open heart? Fake and pretense all the times. The Queen of Wands is scared to show their authentic self. And as she thinks she's alone right here, she's showing her true self with an open heart, as I see all these green orbs. But she actually has an audience, and they love her for who she is. Balanced. Don't let the devil, which is rude, honestly, don't let yourself keep you bound in these briars. It's all just an illusion. See the wisdom in those words and open your intuition to see when all you gotta do is look up and hold to the truth, and you can fly away, wise and fulfilled. So go grab your wishes. They didn't go anywhere. We just got lost. Take that curiosity and master it in this world of cups with the light of creation coming in swiftly to build that foundation based in truth. I said 3 cards. My God, I always do that. I'm not burdened by it, and I'm jumping to this world. So we got through judgment, and we can leap into this new world because we know what to stand for, what to fight for, and what's worth dying for. What would you die for? Our dreams. Sharing with friends, my friends, people that stand with me, or just the worries that are in our head that are never even real, and we miss the things that are actually real. But this helps our dreams. So dream big, dream the unreal, and be staggered as it becomes. There's your sword of truth. Like these swans, geese, butterflies, genuflect at its warmth, its radiance, and its realness. Passion, watch out. There's sometimes fungus growing on it. But get your wheel moving and manifest. Go make some babies, people. We need babies, more babies. But there's miracles out there. We just gotta get out of our own way to see them. Open hearts. See them every day, every moment, in the perfection that this beautiful experience is. Even that is beautiful. So walk towards your happiness, your dreams, feeling like a fool again. When's the last time you felt like a fool? It feels good. It means you're living. Feel it. I like it. So if you only share it with yourself, share realness. 2 cups. I love how they keep the ace over to the side and share between 1 cup so they can always keep it refilled. How's that for a novel idea? Going against chasing the rat race. It's rat race energy right now. They're all gone. Only one of them can get that rabbit. So go forge your own path. Go find your other rabbit. Mine so happens to be the divine. So I like where we end there. So take that heartache, the pain, and put an end to it. So we have the Ace of Swords come out, and that fuck it energy. And go take that sword and end juggling and go nourish what's real to you. All right. Where am I at? 32. And it's all right. It's an important energy reading. These will be timeless. So if anybody finds this months or years from now, you were meant to find it. Listen to the words. They will always be useful. Or sometimes just a reminder, or listen to this random babbling idiot. So, grab that victory, get to those calm waters, and give a fuck what those crows say. So, hold on to your truth. So, let's pull out the little deck. I'll let y'all see a little story that folds there as I shuffle upside down. I'm not paying attention, but you can. It reveals a little story of whatever you want to see. All right. Forging our own path. I like it. It's crossed by the monkeys stopping, even playing with the yo-yo. Here's juggling because, well, you got big dreams and big ideas. Ask her the divine for help. Boom. Wheel turning. I like it. And it's crossed by. The eye of the storm there. That moment of calm where you can see all of it is just shadows and facsimiles of your mind. The only thing that's real is that sword that they hold. That sword of truth. Foundation. The road to the 10 Pentacles. Something innate to humanity. And it comes with temperance, patience, transcending duality. That's how you can have it by yourself. You are both. Teach it to somebody. If it's just you and you have no one to share that cup with, find somebody to mentor. I'd give anything for a mentor right now. So I just mentor for others. Maybe someone will step up eventually. I'd like that. It would nourish me. But yeah, find somebody that's curious, that page of wands, and feed your wisdom into them so they can avoid the trappings that throw us off balance. And they can get to that 10 of Pentacles easily as an Empress and their dragon. Miracles happen every day, and get that world moving. So, again, take what resonates, toss res, flip rolls where you need to. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, share, and help me grow. Y'all are loved. And if you find yourself ever in a dark space, Q's got you.